Hey everyone, Mary here from therosehomestead.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make homemade yogurt from powdered milk in the Instant Pot. Okay, so to get started, all you need is a starter culture, milk, and an Instant Pot with a yogurt function. You also need a candy thermometer to keep up with the temperature. But for the culture, I just go to the store and buy my favorite yogurt, because as long as you buy yogurt that only has ingredients that says milk and live cultures, so you want plain, unflavored, unsweetened, as long as it says that, it has the cultures in it to culture your homemade yogurt. So that's what I do. And what we do is we just finish that container of yogurt before we start the homemade one. And then I always keep out a quarter cup of my homemade yogurt to culture my next batch. And as far as milk goes, we don't drink cow's milk, so I was having to run to the store every time I made a batch of yogurt and buy milk. Well, one day I was like, I wonder if I can use my powdered milk that I keep in the pantry to make yogurt. And it worked. I had some powdered milk that my mom had given me. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with it, but it worked. And now I just purchase large bags of powdered milk because I make yogurt at least once a week. So let's get started. So to get the powdered milk ready, you're just going to need 2 cups of powdered milk. I buy like a really good quality because it does make a difference in the end product. And I just put it in a large bowl. Doesn't have to be exact, just close. And then I preheated half of the 8 cups of water. So this is 4 cups of hot water. And I'm going to mix up my powdered milk first. You want to make sure that it's all dissolved before you put it into the rest of the water. If you buy a really good quality powdered milk, it's very smooth and it's really easy to dissolve into the water. I use the Hoosier Hill Farm brand. You can use whole milk or you can use non-fat milk. It's up to you. I use a combination sometimes. Sometimes I use just whatever I have on hand. That's what I use. It will work every time. Okay, we're going to take this and put it into the rest of the water. Okay, we're just going to add that 4 cups that we just mixed up to the other 4 cups that I put into my Instant Pot liner or insert. You just want to whisk it for a couple of seconds. And that's it. So we're going to put this into the Instant Pot and let it heat up to around 180 degrees on the saute function. So once you get it in the Instant Pot and you have it on the saute function, it's going to start heating up. You want to whisk it pretty frequently because you don't want it to stick to the bottom. And as soon as it hits 180 degrees on your thermometer, you're going to take this pot out and put it on a trivet and let it cool to 110 to 115 degrees. So my milk has cooled down to around 110 degrees, and now I'm going to add the culture to it. You want to add a quarter cup of your yogurt that you have purchased, and then I'm just going to take about half a cup of this liquid so that I can mix the culture up and make it smooth. There's my buddy. Hey buddy. I'm just going to add this back in and give it a stir. And I'm going to put this back into the Instant Pot. And I'm going to put the lid on, but you want to take the seal off of the lid. You don't want the rubber seal. Just take it off, and then we'll go over to the Instant Pot and put it on the yogurt function. So I put this back into the Instant Pot. This has got the culture in it. It's ready to go. Now I'm going to take the lid, and I want to show you. The seal is out, so make sure you take the seal off of the lid. Now we're going to put it on. Also, you're going to want to make sure that you're in the venting position. This is sealed, this is venting, so just make sure it's in the venting. And then we are going to hit the yogurt function. Mine is kind of preset to 24 hours, but I'm going to check it after 6 hours. And then after it's set, I'll show you the final step. So this is after 8 hours, and this is set really good, as you can see. And at this point you have two options. You can either put it in your container as it is if you want a thinner yogurt, or you can strain it and get the whey off of it to make a thicker, creamier yogurt, which is really good for fruit and honey on it so that it's thick and just really delicious. So I'm going to show you what I do to strain the yogurt. You just want to take a bowl, put a colander over it, and line it. You can line it with a cotton dish towel. I just happen to have one of these like nut milk bags, I think is what you call them, and it works really well too. So we're just going to pour this in here. Slowly. And the longer that you let this ferment or culture, the more sour it's going to be. I used to let it go really long, and it's just so sour. So I've decided to cut back to around 8 hours and see if it's better. So now this is going to drip down into the bowl, and you're going to get whey, which is also very healthy. I keep a lot of it in the refrigerator. You can use it several different ways, but you're going to let this go for probably at least 3 or 4 hours in your refrigerator. Just let it drip and drip and drip until it really gets thick and creamy. And then I'll put this in a container, and it'll keep in the refrigerator for quite a while. You can use this, obviously, like I said, with some fruit and honey. It's delicious. Or you can use it in place of sour cream when you make tacos and different things like that. So there's lots of uses for it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video about how to make homemade yogurt from powdered milk. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it.